Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to recreate the Maven job that we manually created, but now we're going to create this using DSL. So let's click on this job and we're going to take a look at the configuration of this job so we can start building our DSL script. So let's go ahead to our terminal and I will leave you a Maven file that you are going to find under resources, and we're going to be working with this. So let's take a look. The first thing that we need in here is the source code management. Let's go back to our terminal, and as you can see here, we are defining that the job is going to be called Maven underscore DSL. This is the final name for our job, and then we're giving this a sample description, which is Maven DSL project, and in here we're defining the source code management. In this case, we're going to be using the GitHub URL. Remember, that's the first configuration that we did. So we say the URL and then we specify the branch. If you're wondering about what this means, don't worry, because I found this in the internet. Let me show you. If we go here and we look in the documentation for Git, and let's look for SCM context, you're going to see that it actually creates a tag for every build by default. And as we are not creating any tags or anything like that, then as this is enabled by default, I actually faced some errors because of these tags. So I googled a little bit and I found that in order to disable those default tags, we need to paste this code in here. Don't worry, this is actually a quick search in Google. Okay, so let's keep taking a look to our Maven project. After we defined the source code management, we need to define the build steps. And the first build step that we need to do is to invoke a Maven command. So let's take a look to our script DSL in here. Let's go ahead and modify this file because I think we need to do a couple of modifications in here. And as you can see, this Maven means invoke top level Maven targets. If you go to the documentation and you look for Maven, for example, and you click on the first one, you are going to find how to use this. And as you can see, we need to call a Maven function and then start passing parameters or arguments. So in here, we're calling this Maven step and we're passing the Maven installation. Remember, the Maven installation means the name that we gave to this installation. In this case, it's Jenkins Maven. So let's go and modify this. It's Jenkins Maven. Now we need to define the goals, as you can see here, and these are the goals. So this is correct, as you can see here. So if you want to know how did I find this Maven installation, let's go here